Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Savannah, Georgia at Savannah Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. We're getting ready to do another private training lesson with my instructor, Master Pedro Sauer. And today we're going to take a look at one of his old school self-defense techniques that goes over how to bridge the gap and enter into and control an opponent. Let's do it.
My name is Alan Baker, and I've dedicated over 45 years to the study of the combative arts. Welcome to the Warrior's Path, where we train minds and bodies through the study of violence.
All right, guys, I am in Savannah, Georgia with my teacher, longtime teacher, Master Pedro Sauer. And I'm very fortunate to get to come down and train with him periodically throughout the year. And one of my favorite things to do is to go back and look at some of the fundamental techniques of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu with Professor, because he has an amazing way of bringing out those additional details and those little points of knowledge that sometimes I missed the first time around or that you have polished over the years. And one of the things we've been doing at the Academy lately is we've been talking about the different ways of bridging the gap. I'm outside of critical distance and I'm having to enter in and gain control or strike of the opponent. And so I wanted to ask you to visit that particular technique and, additional details for the guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to try to hold somebody, if you want to try to close the gap with somebody, the worst thing you can do is to kind of try to go forward, try to kind of get somebody to move forward. So think about this. If you're over there, and my goal is to try to get you, to try to close the gap. If I step forward towards you, any move that I do towards you, I'm open up for a strike. That can happen. In the same time, you already kind of protect yourself, ready for that. Now, if I want to try to hold you, and the only thing I do, I put one step back. Now what I'm doing now, I actually making you do one step forward. When I see that you came one step forward, we're gonna go together. So basically, instead of me to try to go towards you and I receive the strike, I wanna try to stay here. I wanna pretend I'm gonna move back, but I move back with a spring leg here. So this leg here is no longer stiff. When I put one step, I move back a little bit, because my goal now, if you move forward, I wanna try to match the same time that you right here. And my goal is, as you can see, when I see your arms up, my goal is to aim for your shoulders here. I want to find a way to get to your shoulders in a way that I can put my 2 palms here on top of your arm. And if somehow we stretch your arms towards my face here, you're not going to be able to find me. I want to try to find a way to close this gap safe. So it's very important for me to avoid any kind of move like this where I receive a strike point. If my goal is to try to stop my friend, come on buddy, and I do one step back, my goal now is see you trying to move forward, then I want to try to move here. You see, when I try to move here, I want to try to go right over your arms and see if I can slide myself out there, right there. That would be like just almost like to intercept it. So think about the arm come to my face over here and connect it. Now think about the arm come to my face and connect it now. So if you stretch your arm now, you're never going to be able to connect that to me. So my goal now is to not go towards you, but actually walk back.
Make me come to you.
Make you come towards me. Now when you come towards me, my goal is my hands always here. So my both arms, I should be almost facing your shoulders. Look for your shoulders here. And pretty soon, it's down in the floor. And from here, I can start moving myself again. That's one way now that we can think about. Hey, I see one guy trying to strike, and I see another guy doesn't want to strike. Just my only goal is to hug you. So my goal now is no longer see you here and me over here. My goal is, hey, over there. But I'm always think about my both hands really close to your shoulders. Because I know if my hands goes above to your shoulders and you stretch your arm, it's very easy for me to intercept. So I want to intercept your forearm no matter what. And remember, if I try to catch a forearm like this, right, I miss it. But if somehow if I catch a forearm like that, I have last chance to miss it. Last chance. I want to kind of throw my forearm on top of your forearm to make sure that I'm never going to miss it. So I'm never going to be trying to catch it. Never try to catch it. you just try to intercept them. That's the one way, guys, that you can very easily start intercepting things, and eventually we hug. That's just the only thing that I think about this is this. My number one trick, my friend, is here. Because I need to create this motion of you coming forward. If you don't come forward, you're gonna be ready to go back. But if you come forward first, you cannot go back. So I wanna make sure that if my goal is to give a hug on you, I need to find a cooperation of your body come towards me, for my body collapse towards you. Instead, my body chasing you, and you just keep striking.
All right, so after you have entered, what's your favorite way to control them once you're on the inside?
So after you end up somebody over here, and you end up in this position here, your goal here now is not just to hold the guy, but actually connect yourself to the guy here. My goal is to kind of connect myself. I want to make sure that you're going to carry my weight here.
Right.
And my goal to carry my weight is, I just put this kind of energy towards you. Notice this is my back leg. My front leg is very light, barely touch the ground, but I want to make sure that you are carrying my weight. This hand here is just to make sure that I control your arm, control your arm over there. Then I grab you here. When you try to move, I want to move with you. I want to make sure that my leg is always moving with you. Most of my right leg here.
Right.
It's always in between. And my goal here is always make sure that you are uncomfortable. If I'm like this, look how comfortable you are now.
Correct.
You see how you can move your both legs now?
Right.
You see how you can move your both knees? Now move your legs.
Yep.
Now move your knees.
Yep.
Stuck. So that's pretty much when you kind of give a hug on the person. Your goal is to make sure the person is never in a comfortable mood. The person always like this. Toes should be always coming up the ground here. So the guy's like, it's always like this. And it's not just a thing for me now. If I pull you forward here, I put you in your toes, right? Now if you pull a little bit over there, look at the toes. Just a little bit. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you right there. Right there. Now from here you can go for T position, you can go for left in, left out, straight, you can go for many different, but first you gotta make sure that my body, so give me a hug over here. The first thing I wanna make sure that when I'm like that, just for 1 second, just bring myself my body. There we go. I got a little thing there. So think about this up. You gotta stop this. There we go. Now it doesn't go no more. That's it. Now look at me. Take a look at my toes. When you push back. Yep. Oh, when you push back, my toes comes off the ground. There we go. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. There's a different story between for you to hug somebody, just like that, or to hug somebody like this.
Yep. Just the weight right in my heels. Makes
Now,
the feet heavy.
if it's heavy, the guys have always lost, that means you don't receive counterattacks. The guy can freak out, he can try to regain the position, but he needs to telegraph before he does. If you let somebody with a good base, he doesn't hit telegraph. He can snap right away.
I've got to regain balance in order to do anything significant anyway, so.
So you always compromise the balance, and the balance you compromise by this. No, there's a baby move over here.
Right.
If I see this leg come off the ground,
Yeah, I have to take a step to pick it up. So really, any position, T position, 50-50 tie-up, even if I hit the back control, I want to put them in that state of off balance and make them carry my weight. It's very similar to what you do on the ground.
Yep.
So, okay.
so if you give me a hug from sideways here, I'm in good base here. I feel good about being good base. Now, if somehow you drive a little bit towards me, see, I don't feel good anymore. Just this. That's enough right there for making me uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready leaning back. So for me to try to react here, I need to regain this force. Okay, I'm in base, but I'm telegraphing to you. So I think the most important is make sure that you put somebody, make the guy always uncomfortable.
And I'm guessing, depending on my reaction to your off balance, will determine how you engage the ground with me. So you're basically the same thing you did on entry. I'm going to make you give me the answer. That I enter and make contact, put you in a position of disadvantage, and then listen to what, if you're doing it to me, what I'm going to do to set up a takedown.
And you see right now, I'm just hugging you.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel no threat. You see you can move your arms, you can move your legs, everything's movable. So when I'm in here and I put this kind of baby energy towards you, just enough. You see, it's not, I don't want to push you down. My goal here is transfer the weight a little bit over there.
Yeah.
Now look how light this leg is.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna be moving this.
Probably.
You see what I mean? You're gonna be moving that again. So anytime you think about walking away from me, I bring this leg in. Now when you try to walk away from me, I bring this other leg in. Now when you walk away from me, he's already there.
Yeah.
He's already stuck. So every time that I put your weight on this leg over there, I can come in and bring this leg in. Whoop. So my right leg here, see my right leg is ready to control this left one here. Now when I drive in, I bring the other one here. Now look, that is already stuck.
Let's go.
It's right there on the hook. So try to do the same thing when you're here. So you can put, there we go, right there. You see, you already collect my leg even before my intention to walk back. So you can do the same idea by doing this. Same idea. Now when you do this, you turn this way over here to bring the other leg in.
Nice.
That makes sense? Oh. It goes ankle to ankle there. Right there. And from here, I want to pull your leg below my leg here. Right there. That makes sense? So if my foot's over here, we don't pull my foot sideways.
Like a roller skate.
Yeah, like an easy circle. Over there. Right there. The leg is so light, it's almost like a present. Yeah, right?
Agreed.
It's like a, so if you do a little baby move, that's it, that's it. I want to see weight here and light like that.
Okay.
Now we can go for take down, we can go for, you can choose, hip through. And it's very safe, you know, that whatever you're gonna do. Now, if you come over here and I don't put weight, that's the problem. The problem is not just to move the leg here and kick me in my face because of this move. The problem for you to give me a contact.
Right. Reposition.
Reposition, go outside and go inside, that's the problem. Now, when I'm here, if you try to do the counter attack now,
Yeah, I'm not going to make it around that leg. I'm actually putting myself in a position for hip throw.
Yep.
Because of placement.
So every move we do is basically in a self-defense kind of idea. Hey, I need to be safe here. I just give a hug on this guy here. Should it just be a whale, a sail whale, like, you know, the end of the thing, or should it be a mast? That's the post here. Well, now I'm not at the post now. If you walk away from me, I'm going to be walking towards you. Now you try to walk away from me.
Yeah, my only choice is his foot.
Yep.
So, awesome.
That makes sense? This is a simple mindset. Self-defense, anticipate moves, think one step ahead, be free.
All right, Professor. Thank you, sir.
My friend, I appreciate, brother. Anytime, man. Anytime. Appreciate to make the trip here.